Have you ever said something in anger? Something you wish you could take back, but the damage was already done? If you have, then listen closely, because this story might change the way you look at anger forever. This is the story of a young man named Raghav. He was smart, kind, and talented, but he had one habit that kept destroying everything he loved. His anger. Raghav didn't get angry often, but when he did, he exploded. Small things bothered him. A delay, a mistake, a disagreement, a careless comment from someone. His mother often said, "Beta, anger is like fire. If you're not careful, it burns the person holding it." But Raghav always replied, "Ma, I'm not wrong. People irritate me. What else do you expect?" He believed others were the problem, not his reactions. And as time passed, his anger slowly started taking control of his life. Raghav worked in a small electronics shop. He was good at his job. Customers liked him. But his boss, Mr. Varma, was a strict man. He wanted everything perfect. One busy evening, Raghav mixed up 2 customer orders. A simple mistake. Something anyone could have corrected in minutes. But Mr. Varma shouted, "Raghav, how many times do I tell you to double-check? Why can't you learn?" That was it. The spark inside Raghav caught fire. In front of customers, he shouted back, "Stop talking to me like I'm useless. If you can't appreciate me, I don't need this job." The entire shop went silent. Customers stared. Mr. Varma's face froze in shock. Raghav threw the bill book on the counter and walked out. At first, he felt proud. He felt strong. He felt like he had won. But when he reached home, the reality hit him. No job, no income, no backup plan. His mother asked gently, "What happened, Raghav?" He said nothing, but the shame was clear in his eyes. Days passed. Raghav looked for new jobs, but every shop in the market already knew the story. Short-tempered boy, they said. Not reliable, not stable. Raghav felt frustrated, lonely, lost. One evening, as he sat outside his house, his elderly neighbor, Dadaji, came and sat beside him. "You look troubled," Dadaji said with a warm smile. Raghav sighed. "Everyone only sees my anger. No one sees the reason behind it." Dadaji chuckled softly. "My child, no one cares about the reason when they feel the impact." Raghav looked confused. Dadaji continued, "Come with me tomorrow morning. I want to show you something." Raghav agreed, though he didn't understand why. The next morning, they walked to a small wooden fence behind Dadaji's house. He handed Raghav a hammer and a bag of nails. "Every time you feel angry today," Dadaji said, "come here and hammer 1 nail into this fence." Raghav found it strange, but agreed. That day, he got angry 9 times. At small things. A barking dog, a rude auto driver, a cousin teasing him, a friend not picking up the phone. Each time, he hammered a nail into the fence. By evening, the fence was filled with 9 shiny nails. Raghav felt tired, thinking about how many times anger controlled him. The next day, Dadaji gave him a new instruction. "Today, try not to get angry, but if you succeed, pull out 1 nail." It sounded easy, but it wasn't. Sometimes he controlled it. Sometimes he didn't. But slowly, day by day, the number of nails reduced. After 2 weeks, he proudly told Dadaji, "All nails are removed." Dadaji smiled and took him to the fence. "Good," he said. "Now look closely." Raghav looked. The nails were gone, but the holes remained. Small, deep marks, scattered across the wood. "This," Dadaji said gently, "is what anger does." He continued, "When you shout in anger, when you say hurtful words, when you react without thinking, your anger is like those nails. You can take it back later. You can apologize. You can fix the situation. But the holes in the heart of the other person remain. Those marks never completely disappear." Raghav's chest tightened. He understood. He remembered Mr. Varma's shocked face, his mother's disappointed eyes, the friendships he had ruined, the chances he had lost, all because of moments of uncontrolled anger. That night, Raghav couldn't sleep. He kept thinking about the fence. He whispered to himself, "How many holes have I created in people's hearts? How many scars?" For the first time, Raghav didn't blame others. He looked inside himself. The next morning, he went to Mr. Varma's shop. His hands trembled. His voice almost shook, but he still said, "Sir, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have reacted that way. I'm trying to change." Mr. Varma looked at him for a long moment. Then said softly, "Anger is not the problem, Raghav. Hurting people with it is." After a pause, he added, "You can start again tomorrow." Raghav's eyes filled with tears, not because he got his job back, but because someone believed he could change. And from that day on, every time he felt anger rising, he remembered the fence, the nails, the holes, He learned to pause. He learned to breathe. He learned to respond, not react. And slowly, he built a calmer, more peaceful life. My friend, listen carefully. Anger itself is not your enemy. It's a natural emotion. But when anger uses you, when it controls your words, when it decides your actions, that's when life begins to break. Before anger takes over, pause, take a breath. Walk away if you must, because words spoken in anger may be forgiven, but the scars they leave can last forever. Remember, strong people are not those who shout the loudest. Strong people are those who stay calm when the world tries to shake them. So next time you feel anger rising, think of the fence, think of the nails, think of the holes, and choose peace over reaction. Your life, your relationships, your dreams will all thank you for it.